Hey guys, selamat siang. Selamat siang semua. Good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to my stream. Seperti biasa kita lanjutin lagi Tales of Rise-nya ya. Dan ini gue nggak tahu ya untuk jaringannya bagus atau enggak. Soalnya eh di OBS gua nih merah, kuning, hijau, merah, kuning, hijau, merah, kuning, hijau, oranye gitu-gitulah. Nggak jelas masalahnya ini gue nggak tahu apakah jaringannya bagus ya untuk dari ininya sendiri dari ESP gua. Kalau soal ping lancar, tapi gua kemungkinan atau mungkin bitrate-nya aja ya gua kurangin kali ya. Coba gua bakal kurangin bitrate-nya ya. Siapa tahu bisa lancar, kita pakai 2000 aja. Gua nggak paham sih kenapa bisa begini ya. Bitrate 2000 aman nih. Coba gua naikin ke 3000. Tapi kalau ke 3000 kayaknya agak-agak deh. Karena ini KBPS-nya sendiri di 2000 ya. Coba gua cek lagi sebentar. Wait. Lag ya, lag ya. Bentar. Soalnya ini agak-agak nih. Gue juga bingung nih. Kok begini gitu loh. ESP-nya gak jelas emang. 3000 lancar nih. Untuk 3000. Coba gue naikin lagi ya ke 4500 ya. Wih. Ngelag kah? Ah, turun lagi. Aduhai, aduhai. Aduh wes, gua turunin lagi deh 2000 aja. 4500. Dia aduh, nggak ngerti lagi dah gua. Aman nggak 2000. Gua ngarep sih kalau misalnya gua turunin nih ke 2000, gambarnya paling nggak pecah lah. Semoga ya. Bagus aja ya. 2000. Coba naikin dikit deh, 3000 deh. Soalnya 2000 kayak agak pecah banget. Gua bingung nih sama ESP gua nih. Sama ini juga masa kan aduannya problem kan ya, problem soal jaringan RTO kan. Masa iya disuruh restart modem? Aduhai, sama kayak ISP sebelah, sedih gua. 3000 oke lah ya, 3000 ya. Oke, kita jalan di 3000 aja, semoga nggak nge-lag ya. Oke, welcome buat teman-teman yang baru datang. Agung Putra, welcome. Jadi kita lanjutin ini ya, Tales of Us-nya ini udah part 6. Jadi aduh agak-agak nih ESP gua. Ya udah enggak apa-apa lah, 3000 aja. Jadi untuk ininya gua ada lanjutin sedikit. Kemarin itu off stream gua kerjain sub quest. Itu jadi si Kisara join kita lagi ya. Jadi ternyata dia setelah kelar kemarin itu, si Kisara itu dia jadi diangkat jadi ketua apa yang resistennya itu kemarin, yang kakaknya jadi leader. Nah tapi dia ngundurin diri, dia lebih milih untuk join sama kita untuk lanjutin journey. Begitu. Ih, sedih, sumpah sedih banget ini upload speednya. Entahlah, kayaknya gua turunin aja deh ke 2000 lah. Gak apa-apa lah, agak buram-buram dikit ya. Gak paham lagi dah gua. Why? OBS atau YouTube-nya gua nggak ngerti nih. Atau ESP gua. Oke, kita lanjutin aja journey-nya. Untuk di sini partinya ya. Partinya nih gua pakai Kisara, Alpen gua cadangin sama ada si siapa nih namanya lupa gua. Yang Lord itu. Gue cadangin juga jadi pakai 4 ini dan mainnya tetap gua pakai Lau. Oke, let's go. Agak burung gak sih? Coba gua
Do you
cek.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Gua cek di YouTube-nya. Ini kok ada yang emas?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'll take out the legs with my shield. I'll run you through. I'm just getting started. Make your move. Demons descend. Flashing bang.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Ntar, gue dapat info ini katanya yang ternyata bukan gue ya. Itu maksudnya tadi yang si Agung
Get lost.
yang lag itu di ininya ya. YouTube-nya ya yang nge-lag ya, bukan dari jaringan gue ya.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Do it, Kisara. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Breaking storm! Alright,
easily be faithful.
Just as well, I'm here to stop them. This one's mine.
Berarti aman dong ya harusnya dinaikin. Coba gue naikin lagi deh. Wait,
If this is valuable as I think it is,
gue naikin lagi ya. Semoga dari YouTube-nya sendiri, YouTube-nya bakal bagusan dikit. Ya. Gue naikin aja ke 4.500 deh. Gue nggak ngerti deh ini. YouTube. Oke. Lanjut. Let's go. Ntar, ini mapnya gede juga ya.
Go no further!
I'm on it.
in a bind,
Talon Hurricane.
it's on!
Chinese Annihilate Raging Cascade!
We're thinning them out. Please.
You're like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slight.
Air thrust! Go there!
Ih, beneran nggak bisa dong.
All aboard the victory train!
Wait, gue masih penasaran nih nge-lag-nya gimana sih kalau misalnya gue up ke 4.500. Gue mau lihat dulu. Kan tadi ada merah tuh. Gue pengen lihat nge-lag-nya bagaimana sih. Parah ya lag-nya ya dari YouTube-nya. Oke lah, gue turunin aja daripada macet-macet, mending kita ambil 2000. Agak burem tapi masih agak bagusan lah. Oke, 2000 aja ya.
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
A fish. You saw it.
Wah, kayaknya akhirnya bisa
I didn't
mancing
realize
nih.
there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Ternyata memang harus ada Kisara dulu baru bisa mancing. Fishing. Oh, Kisara yang mancing ya. Cast lure.
Where should I cast my line?
Select lure route. Road, beginner, whooper. Wow. Celestial whale. Dahanan base.
I hope we catch
Kolam
something decent.
Iya.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Ngerti. Terus rel N-nya A. Soft sec.
All right.
Terus road control. Rel N.
Dagnabbit, it got away.
Sebentar, gimana caranya? Gue agak bingung nih. Tes lagi ya. Oke. Subshake.
All right.
Rel N-nya A.
That was disappointing.
Waduh. Ntar, gue bingung nih mas nih. Sabar ya. Oke.
Reel it in.
LB. RT, oke. Oh gitu, oke.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Danan base. Oke, cukup. Gua gak hobi mancing ya.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has
Ya
its
bisa
own
memang
unique
kita
flavor
untuk
too.
episode kali ini
And
2000
some of
aja.
them are supposed to be
Gua agak
extremely
bingung kalau
delicious.
misalnya mau dinaikin mau ambil resiko agak.
When you put it like that,
Mungkin nanti
maybe it's worth me trying my hand at
tunggu
fishing
sejam
after
2
all.
jam lah baru
You're
kita
just in it
ubah
for the
ke
food.
ini ya. Ubah ke
I was hoping we'd get to
4500
fish
biar
during
lebih
our
bagusan
travels.
gambarnya.
And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay.
Gue kira Luffy tadi. Fishing expert. The fishing expert Ponytail Capon can teach you the basic about fishing. Oke, Miguel Rod, beginner popper. An impatient to fish. Langsung dapat dong. Discharge meditation. Yang lainnya ada yang bisa dinaikin? Kayaknya nggak ada. Increase counter attack damage. Nggak, gue pengen naikin ini dulu nih. Awakening attack butuh 400 lagi. Oke. Ada yang meninggal.
I'm all
Oh, thank you. Ya,
Was
Kira-
amazed what healing arts can.
kirain bakal lebih bagus. Kok nggak ada teks ya? What the hell?
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
Oh, emang
I
nggak ada
know,
teksnya.
right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Nah. Ada yang bisa dibeli? Sepertinya nggak ada. Ikannya bisa dijual dong. Weapon. Nggak ada yang bisa dibikin. Ya, bahannya nanti bakal di musuh-musuh baru deh. Untuk aksesoris ada yang baru ya. Magic ini. Swift Lion. Alexandrite, Warrior. Gue pengen coba Swift deh. Movement speed in battle and reduce escape time. Tapi ini cuma movement untuk jalan kan, nggak gitu guna kan, bukan attack speed kan. Kalau bukan attack speed sih, aduh rugi banget gue bikin. Ya nanti aja deh. Kemah lo.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Attack L cuy. Ntar gue ada mau coba ini nih. Attack T, nggak tahu apa ini.
That was nothing.
Bisa semua. Gue mau ngomong sama Lau dulu.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right?
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow.
Gue masih bingung relasinya ini untuk apa gitu. Tapi
I
ya
feel pretty refreshed after that
dinaikin
sleep.
aja. Torn.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I never miss! Lightning again! First strike! This one's mine! Super slow day! Reload! Blaze of high storm! Airborne beat!
In here!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let him marksman handle it!
All yours! Take the arrow! I'm just getting tired!
Now!
Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot! Take the arrow! Death Blaster!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Radiant blood! Here!
Eat this!
In here!
This one's mine!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Bahan-bahannya semua yang weaponnya yang baru. Wow. Lebih gede ya.
All right.
I deploy my secret weapon. Tutorial. Dual ambush attack. Grow vines from the ground and snare the enemy and strike them. Oh, biar nggak bisa ngindar.
There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
When fast enemy like wolf, monkey appear, send Dohalim his both attack and their basic ability. Okay.
Tiger Blade!
In a vine?
By the power of Tiger Blade! Lightning! Downfall! I'm on it! I'm just getting started!
Make it rain! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's take
Alot banget.
This one's mine!
Here goes! No further! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Now I'm in the groove! Time to
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics.
Relic.
They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it.
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Artifact. On off. Apa nih? Additional Artipanel. LT. Oh, bisa 6. Oke. Increase road extension time limit. Ya, nggak ada lagi yang lain. Ini butuh 900.
There's history.
Wait, RT-nya kan bisa 6 sekarang ya kan? Mana? Sweet set. Oh ini. Tapi kayaknya belum perlu deh. Untuk sweet setnya itu mungkin si Rinwell butuh. Maybe. Tapi kok gue ngerasa kayak belum perlu ya. Horizon Lancer. Salah, ini harusnya yang kita angkat. Flash Sheet Pull, Celestial Hammer. Yang mana ya? Gue lupa antara dua ini. Cross Strike with Twin Blades. Ini kayaknya. Terus untuk yang lain, belum seberapa perlu kayaknya. Talon Hurricane udah, ini sudah. Apa pasang buff aja ya di sini ya? Buff mana ya buffnya? Leg strike, ini dia, still elemental attack. Udah deh, pasang aja.
I need to be stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for
Lurus
some
dulu.
time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
Ini
You
apa?
always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
That's far enough! Get behind me!
Spear. Here you go. Lightning. Dance in the wind. In here. It's a duel of the arts.
Tiger Blade! Talon Flying Free! Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light.
You're walking
Now or never.
Come on! I can handle it!
Prepare to be seized or fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
I'll finish you here and now! This one's mine! That's freaking
Feed the enemy's art to me.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace! Look sharp! I'm just getting started!
Tempest World.
Mega Ray! Meteor! Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I've been doing really great lately.
Oh, itu level 4 ada dropannya.
Little hell. Where are you going? Primed and ready.
Eat this! Guard!
Into the field.
Crescent move! Prepare to be seized!
I'm familiar with airborne targets.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace! This one's mine!
Strike! Super Swallow Dance!
Dance in the wind. Feel.
This one's all mine!
This will come in handy. Now, Ridwell, astral energy, full throttle.
I'm like bait to them!
Going in.
Watch this!
By the power now.
More power to protect everyone.
And to be protected.
Yeah, that one.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet get...
I won't forgive you!
Eat this! This one's mine!
Right here! I got it!
Corruption. We got
Tiger Blade! Lion Power!
Now,
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
By the power of
You're stronger than any Renan soldier I've ever met.
They don't
That's
just
my
let
cue.
anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
Indeed. So I see.
Now, Monroe! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
This could be useful.
That's far enough! Where are you going?
Eat
This
this!
one's mine! Here's evil! This one's mine! Well, this is ready!
Piercing? Appreciate the help.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Piercing? Far enough.
This one's mine!
Make it ready.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Sighted! One more! Stay below!
Piercing? Awaken and feel.
Here's evil! In the wind! Eagle assault!
Make it ready.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I think I'm getting stronger.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
One more!
No further.
Going in! Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
Tiger Blade! Got first! Mega Ray!
All finishers stripping done.
Talon Hurricane! Let the marksman handle it! Raging Storm!
It's time. Eat this!
Here goes! Lunar Blast! Lunar Blast!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Tiger
Super
Blade!
swallow dance!
Radiant
Here's the power! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
These guys picked the wrong fight.
No complaints here.
human
The
muscle.
more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
No. Ya udah, kita pungut-pungut dulu. Kan sudah ini kan, sudah cukup lah ngejar-ngejar itunya. Gue takutnya tadi ada yang ketinggalan, jadi kita balik dulu. Pepper.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back?
Go no further!
Here's mine!
Shattering the pieces! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
Yes, ma'am.
Tiger Blade!
Let's challenge score!
Raging Storm!
Eat this! Super swallow dance!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
There! Go!
Get blossom! Super swallow dance!
Lightning Orb!
I'll finish you here and now!
There! Let the marksman!
Super swallow dance!
I need to be stronger.
I'm surrounded!
I never miss! Going in! Mega Ray! Shining! Supernova!
Super swallow dance!
Here the wind! Air thrust! I'm ready! Searing flame! Watch and burn! Steel force!
Eat this!
This one's mine.
Do it!
Down! You're wide open! Now I'm in the
Eagle assault! Shield and haste! That's freaking done! How about this?
Dance in the wind!
On guard! The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Comrades in arms.
What?
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Johalim!
All yours, Kitara!
There's always room for improvement.
Wah,
There!
jatuh. Please jangan turun dulu level encounter-nya. Lumayan nih 3.
Little help! This one's mine!
Look shot!
This one's mine!
Tiger blade!
Freeze! Dance in the wind! Hear my call! Sleep now! Fled!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the
Glacial
pace!
shield! Here's evil! Freeze!
Super swallow dance! Step back! This one's all law!
Ke bawah ada cavern. Ke laut sini ada jalan. Wait. Sini belok kanan. Mana musuhnya? Gak ada dong. Bentar, karena ke atas pakai cavern dulu ya, ke sini dulu deh, jalan butuh. Wait, coba gua naikin ya ke 4500, sudah bisa belum? Kita coba, geng. Hop. Aman ya, udah ya, sepertinya. Hijau ini masalahnya. Sudah nggak ada problem lagi. Oke. Wah.
Whoa! Ow!
Come.
Out of our way! Raging cascade!
I can carve through armor!
Radiant blast! I'm in your here!
I'm on a roll now!
Dance in the wind! Water! Here!
Look shot! Super swallow!
Crossblade! Take it!
I'm on your top! I'm on a roll now!
Annihilation!
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here. Little help! Don't mind if I do.
I'm ready and ready! I'll end you!
Tempted?
Tiger blade!
More with that hair!
Crescent moon!
You like the dance? Now!
Tiger
Keep
blade!
going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
You're wide open!
Not by a long
Finish you
shot.
here and now!
I never miss!
I'm on it!
Water! Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
He's not in your dreams!
Talent score!
Raging cascade!
Tiger blade!
Super
Now I'm in the groove!
Now!
Power of one!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Crescent moon! Too slow! That's enough! Tiger blade! Burn!
Water! Hear my call!
Looking fearsome, Rinwell.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Ha! Let's kick some ass, kid. I've been doing really great lately.
Sebentar, gue melihat Sepertinya merah lagi. Kayaknya belum bisa deh untuk di ini. Kita turunin 3000 dulu. Masih merah. 2000. Oke, 3000 ada oranye. Wah, ada merah, geng. Baiklah. Merah masih. 3000 nggak bisa nih. Parah banget dah. Oke, kita stay di 2500 aja. Kayaknya memang hari ini YouTube lagi nggak bersahabat ya. Untuk dari ISP gua CS-nya oke lah. Gue diladenin, jadi katanya kalau misalnya nanti ada gangguan lagi, tolong dikasih tahu, dibilang. Karena kan gangguannya nggak pasti kan ada yang betul-betul gangguan itu kayak kabel putus langsung betul-betul plong gitu. Kalau ini kan enggak. Sini ada jalan. Tadi di cavern juga ada jalan. Sini nggak ada apa-apa. Kita coba sini dulu deh.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean
Tuh,
eating
guys.
vegetables too?
Jadi makan
Isn't that
sayur tuh
obvious?
juga perlu.
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Ya, gimana ya? Mantan Lord sih ya. Jadi bingung juga.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Padahal bukan dia yang butuh istirahat.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Ini yang kapan hari bunuh serigala itu kan?
For you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Wah, bos.
Why are we fighting? Who even are you? It's on! I'm on
Radiant here!
Burn in hell!
Our expert, come through! Eat this one's mine!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Take this.
Super swallow blade! Annihilate! Piercing radiant red! This one's mine! This one's mine! Radiant rare!
Glacial spear going in.
Evil!
It's on!
Here!
Watch this time!
Super flame! Time to shine!
Show me your strength!
When it is time!
No further! Take this!
Anjir.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Parah, gue kira mati.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know.
Gak sadar deh
I
ngeluarin.
was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niaz, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Tinggal lurus. Kayaknya balik dulu deh.
Hey.
Gue pengen balik dulu. Ini apa?
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Danon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Iya, bener juga ya. Kan si Alpen kalau ngelindungin dia kan nggak ngerasa sakit. Tapi kalau misalnya si Sion yang nyoba ngelindungin, ya tetap aja sakit.
Dohalim's
Walaupun
fighting
bisa
style
ngepil.
is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rending cloth.
And he's not just skilled with a staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Parah. Kan kalau ngindar katanya apa di serangan dekat-dekat akhir kan baru dia yang ngindar, dikira oh itu momennya efektif banget gitu kan, kayak gimana sih nyebutnya, kayak nggak perlu banyak inilah banyak tenaga lah ngeluarin, lebih efisien. Tapi dia tanya kalau salah ngindar gimana, salah timing, ya udah biarin aja, dibilang berarti ya sama aja kayak pasrah banget mau mati gitu.
I'm surrounded! Not on my watch! Super swallow dead! Here! Here! I can handle it! Will this help?
FT Airborne
Don't get in
Scout.
trouble. It sounds like a job for yours truly.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Now I'm real mad!
That's enough!
I really owe you one.
Just like that, I'm back in! Start by fighting the front line!
No sooner broken than the others truly are strong.
What about me? All finished you here! Prepare to be sealed! Super Swallow Dead!
Raging cascade.
Going in!
Get on in there with the other.
Good to know my training is paying off.
My heart skipped a beat there.
Pow! I'm on it! Not today!
Going in.
Ready for here! Tiger Blade! Super Swallow Dead!
It's showtime.
Talon Hurricane! Eat this!
Flying freak! What if they kept it still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm on it! Glacial Target! Number one down!
We're thinning them out.
More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed.
Tiger
Very
Blade!
slightly.
Do it! Kryptonite!
Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Right. Next one.
Already on guard!
Raging storm. The astral energy is surging around me.
buntu jalannya, tapi pasti ada sesuatu di sini. Dimana ada jalan buntu, di situ ada item bagus.
Out of our way! Here goes! Get behind me! Don't mind if I do! I'm gone! Super Swallow Dance! Talent Storm! Thunder Field! By the now! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one! Switch off!
Already on!
I never miss! Ready! Talent Storm! Tiger Blade!
Reload! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! Lightning!
Too slow!
Going in! Flame of Fury!
roll now!
Water! Here I go! Talent Spread! Oh, two-sided!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
Little help!
Armor won't save you!
Searing Flame!
In a bind?
Going in!
Eat this!
Talent Storm! Crescent away! Tiger Blade! Swallow Dance! Crescent
Burn in hell!
Searing Flame! Reload! Tiger Blade!
Make it rain!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one! Going in!
Already on!
Blaze Sword! Captain! Gemini Offer! Now!
Reload! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not in your dreams! Burn up! You got company!
Shattering the pieces!
Banana, let's go! Go get it! Blaze Sword! Coming forward! Not Block!
We got fire!
I've got the last mark the enemy's arc to me!
All yours! No complaints here!
Now!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
I'm gone! Strike!
Captain Sword! Now!
Reload! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! Watch and bleed!
Going in.
Plenty left! Radiant Storm!
Don't get complacent.
Stonewind Mage Code, tuh betul kan? Dimana di jalan buntu di situ ada item bagus. Scale Crystal. Tadi ke atas yang belum.
It's on!
Where are you going? Get away!
I'm on it!
Feel the
Shut up!
flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear my call! Barricade! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
I'm on a roll now!
Come on! Talon Storm!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you? And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep away first.
Tiger Blade! Hear me!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we won.
That's far enough! First strike! Come and get it! Burn in hell!
Annihilation! Mega Blade!
The Tiger Blade! Eat
Lead
this!
Astral Energy!
Eat
Now!
this!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
You wanna play? Come at me! I'm on it!
Lunar Blast! Tempest Storm! Celestial Radiant Blast!
Eat this! Tiger Blade!
Wow, Look what I just found.
Sama nggak ya jalannya sama yang di bawah tadi?
We should think about eating
Enggak, ding. Beda.
soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Bentar, ini apa? Tower.
What's that big tower over there?
Lewat kanan. Ada batu di bawah. Bawa dulu. Cepercang.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Weapon. Kita bikin weapon dulu. Belum ada dapat ya. Groper flute. Oke. Terus ini kita salah. Aduh, salah. Bentar. Kok kepake? Harusnya jadi pakai dong. Oke.
Impressed how well balanced this thing.
Shieldnya keren cuy. Win. Ingat bikin satu, terus refinance-nya kita bikin. Gelwing. Crude sword. Oke, yang atas belum ada yang bisa dibikin. Sudah semua ya?
Yes.
ACC. Magic Emblem bisa nih. Elemental Defense, District Aggro, no. Attack, Water Damage. Kayaknya ini ya, yang lumayan. Oke. Protect. Oke, Protect kita bikin satu ya, geng. Like Dark Damage, jangan. Increase Aggro lah. Tapi nggak ada yang bagus. Gak apa-apa deh, kita bikin satu. Terus kita enhance Protect-nya dulu. Primornya banyak banget nih. Enduro, Paralyze, Opal nih juga banyak. Oke. Magic emblemnya.
Hey, that looks pretty-
Item beli. Ada nih. Beli satu equip. Wih. Oke, udah semua yang dijual cepercang.
Good.
Oke, Camp.
There are still so many creatures we...
Bikin apa nih? Heal HP. Backroll ini dapat dari mana ya? Reduce effect. No. Attack L up. Boleh deh ini.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all.
Jadi masih ngerasa bersalah si Kisara sama Dohalim. Jadi kayak gagal gitu loh. Padahal kan baru 5 tahun kan. Sedangkan mereka ngelakuin perubahan yang udah ada 300 tahun. Oke, let's go. Mari kita lanjut. Lupa, dari skill panel harusnya ada yang bisa dinaikin dong. Key of Prevention. Ntar aja. Faster Age Recovery nih mending. Sama Mobility 500 lagi. Ini deh kayaknya. Yes, sama yang kerusakan yang attack. Dohalim udah semua. Oke, Alpen kurang 1. Untuk RT ada yang baru? Kayaknya nggak ada deh.
Not this way, I guess.
Wow, belum bisa lewat. Berarti nanti nih. Tandain dulu. Bentar, kita bisa fast travel ke sebelah nggak? Nggak bisa. Berarti nanti bakal ke sini tapi nggak tahu kapan. Oh iya, gue mau lihat artenya. Talonstorm udah, Super Swallow Dance-nya belum naik nih levelnya. Kita spam deh.
Out of our way! We got super swallow dance! This one's mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Super swallow Air thrust! Light astral charge!
Have you ever considered a defensive approach?
What? Sit around and wait for them to get me first?
Just watch you don't get hurt, okay? Going in!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Lightning condense!
Going in!
Super Swallow Dance! Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Tapi tumben ya, nggak ketahuan ya tempatnya di sini bakal lawan bos tadi. Walaupun nggak sampai 100% sih SP-nya. Tapi tetap aja. Nih, ada kota. Oh, kota hancur, ding. Gila, hancur.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Betul-betul kota mati. Gue curiga sih yang tadi sih yang ngancurin, yang nyerang kita tadi. It's locked. Mesti ke bawah dulu kayaknya.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Oh, ini negara yang angin. Kenapa ada biru-birunya?
All of you, stop right there.
Kok ada orang?
Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting
Terkenal.
pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Cewek.
Nah,
Leadernya.
I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Nggak bisa.
Yeah. This place seems
Nggak
like it's got
bisa.
a lot of issues to fix.
Markasnya rumah biasa dong. Padahal ada kastilnya gede nggak dipakai.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now. But you know that. Maybe it's because you and your little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Yang jahat kayaknya bukan Renannya deh, yang di sini kayaknya lebih ke Danannya.
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Jangan-jangan yang di
Before
atas
you
gunung
go,
tadi.
how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Ada friendnya Hoodle. Tapi di mana? Ini side quest nanti aja. Ntar kita cari temannya Hoodle dulu. Kita cari burung hantu.
I see
Juga
someone
ada
who
side
looks troubled about
quest.
something.
A little
Wah, ada
compassion
itu.
can make all the
Itu
difference.
yang ini kan yang kita
I
tolong
propose we
kemarin.
speak to them.
Hoodle. Mana burungnya ini? Itu dia. Warna hijau.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Oke.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Kita ke penginapan. Darkwing. Apa yang bisa dibeli di sini? Armor masih sama, charming lure. Blacksmith kayaknya sama deh harusnya. Belum ada yang bisa dibikin. Yep. ACC
I
juga
sense a
sama.
poor soul who is in dire.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Aku penasaran yang mana sih Lordnya?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust
Tinggal
me.
dua kan?
Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Estaluva Forest.
Johalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Jadi si Dohalim ini pakai baju aja nggak bisa. Pakai baju,
I get the feeling
pakai
Deadeye signed up to
sepatu.
be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Masih ada.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Wait, gue coba lagi di 4500 ya. Akan kamera dan langsung merah. Nope. Hari ini bitrate-nya parah banget tuh.
I see someone who look...
Mondiara di tengah tuh castle, berarti ke sini dong ya
troubled
harusnya.
about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Ke forest kan soalnya katanya. Ini forestnya. Valley of the Four Winds, Mahasar.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my
Wait, forestnya di mana dong?
mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
Este lupa forest.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Wow. Wow.
These ones can run rings around us. This annihilation.
Prepare to be sealed, fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more duels. Going in.
Here goes!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What'd she say? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double
you
for
ever
you.
considered a defensive
How
approach?
come I what? Sit around and wait for them to get me?
This'll come in handy.
Just watch you don't get hurt, okay? This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
I won't forgive you!
Lightning to death.
I'm on it.
Thunder.
Flaming meteor!
Super swallow dead. This one's all mine. I'm on it.
Do it. Kitara frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done.
Eat this.
All thanks to
You
you.
shouldn't have messed with me.
In here.
Super swallow dead. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Now that's a mystic art.
We should really use them more.
Go no further.
I'm on it.
Here comes God.
Shattering the pieces. Attack time. I'm on it.
Tiger wing. Astral energy. Dance in the wind.
Talon hurricane.
Oh, he's saving this one. By the power of water.
Eat this. I'll finish you here and now. I can carve through armor.
Nice, Law. Seal.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new
Now.
about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah.
Go no further.
Eat this.
I never miss.
Eat this. Take this.
Raging storm.
Going in.
Flame of
In
storm.
your soul.
Glacial spear.
First strike. Talon
Going
storm.
in.
Blind freak. Look at me just sit still.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Easy. Way to go.
Wide open.
The
enemy will arc too.
You're
We'll
most
soon
comfortable
see
at a
about
range,
that.
aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you people.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
The heavens must be smiling.
Lurus dulu kayaknya ada sesuatu deh. Mumpung full juga kan.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
They're surrounding us.
Come and get.
On guard. Ready.
I'm on it.
Radiant. Dance and toe. Photon. Hard
That's awesome.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Super swallow dead. Tiger blade. Another one down.
We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep.
Sini apa?
I barely worked up a
Adan Ruin.
sweat. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see plenty of ruins.
Out of our way!
No further.
Raging cascade.
I'm on it.
Lunar blast steel.
Talon.
Gemini aqua. There with the others.
In here.
By the power of water. Raging
You picked the
storm.
wrong fight.
Tiger blade from first love annihilation. Now, get toasty.
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
You're watch this. Already on.
Major break. Kitara frozen.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Out of my way!
I'm on it! I can carve through armor! This one's mine!
Prepare to be seized! Tiger blade!
Coming hard!
First strike!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Make it rain!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here!
Super swallow dance!
You picked the wrong fight!
Water, hear my call.
Shield and make!
Here and
Breaker
now!
spear, pierce evil.
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
Harsh malevolence. Arcane. Freeze, Lancer.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Tempas stun.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
This one's mine!
One more.
Anything in armor is all mine! Take this!
Air thrust. Radiant blast. Searing flame.
First strike!
Make it rain!
Sion, astral energy. Full throttle.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
This one sounds like a job for yours truly. I'll be saving you.
Now I'm in the groove!
On guard.
Super swallow
Light
dance!
astral energy. All right.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Namanya gua nggak lihat ini monster.
No backing down!
Light astral energy.
This one's all mine!
Switch it!
Awesome!
Mega ray.
Take cover when it calls up!
Now I'm in the groove! Coming in!
Tiger
No
blade!
armor!
Stop it! Remind me to stay on your good side.
First strike! Storm!
Do it.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
Magic is amped. And it's get lightning.
Piercing roar! Armor won't save you! Watch this! I'm on! Oh, too shy to come over!
Sion, astral energy. Full throttle.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all...
Wah, bisa bikin geng. Ini belum bisa lizard fin. Flaming Knight. Oh, wah, ini. Pakai Flaming Knight. Flaming Knight-nya pakai Inferno. Sabar, langsung bikin. Kalau butuh baru bikin lagi yang ini. Wah. Langsung. Oke. Ini bahannya cuma satu. Oh, ground fang. Ground fang itu ini. Ya, bikin. Sisanya ini Valin, Rockwall. Bikin satu, ini bikin satu. Lizard Fin, Dragon Flame Sack. Oke.
Grown now!
ACC, ada yang baru? Protect ringnya masih sama. All element damage. Physical, waduh. Ini resist ring ternyata juga butuh ya. Smackdown. Apa itu? Makes easier to down enemy with RT. AG recovery speed. Defense 20. So with no nggak ada.
I don't see any enemy.
Ini paling bagus sih. L. Yang ini nggak tahu ya, T ya.
This flavor. Why, it rivals.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law...
Brother lu.
Well, Hoodle took the little brother role. And Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog.
Parah.
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do. If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another gold.
Oke, sampai di sini kita save dulu ya, buat jaga-jaga. Progresnya jauh juga soalnya udah.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Wah, elevatornya nanti pakai lagi nih, berarti bukan di sini tempatnya, geng. Fast travel bisa kah? Ke sini bisanya. Oke lah. Kita ke tempat yang paling dekat dulu ya, di kiri. Dari sini ke kiri.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Out of our way!
In a bind?
First strike! Super Tiger Blade! Lion Howl! Piercing Roar!
Spread! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Lightning
Strike!
Hear my call!
Gale Force! Spread!
Super Swallow
Tiger
Blade!
Blade!
Now! Elvis!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
IV Master Dohalim. Kalau ada yang bisa, tapi gue lebih pilih yang 900, jadi nabung dulu. Ice cream. Ini faster age recovery. Mid air. Guard ignition. Untuk Alpen kayaknya udah penuh semua deh. Oke.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Oke, kayaknya bukan di sini. Kita muter aja. Berarti yang di sebelah depan, di sebelah kanan ya. Kita ambil kiri.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Lo, kayaknya belok kanan deh langsung.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
They got me flanked!
Eat dirt! It's on!
Super swallows make it rain! Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Do it! Discharge! Storm! Blind freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Air thrust.
I've been doing really great lately.
Oh enggak, masih jauh. Masih jauh ke depan baru ambil kanan.
No backing down!
This one's mine.
Eat this!
Raging
Super
calculation.
swallow dance!
Mega ray.
Now, Kikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Mind if I do?
Eagle!
You got flyers!
I've got this. Let him march to town.
All yours!
The enemy wields R2.
We'll soon see about that.
I'm on! You're what?
Well, looky here.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Inikah forestnya? Oh iya, kayaknya ini forestnya. Esteluva Forest.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Si Len ini ada yang belum
I suppose if
diceritain.
you're a lord
Gue
going into
juga
hiding,
penasaran masih.
A forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Elevator stuck. Elevatornya nggak bisa dipakai. Terus lewat mana gitu kan? Oh itu. Gue loncat aja nggak apa-apa kali ya. Hiya.
There.
Biar cepet.
There.
Aslinya udah meninggal.
Did anybody see that?
Seriously? Is
Now
this
you
a
see
joke?
what I can do! Eat this!
This one's mine. Lightning can
I'm on it!
Their hide is thick as armor.
On guard! This one keeps... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Elfin!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind.
Here!
Air
guard.
A victory for the ages.
Stop B3 sama B4. Oke.
Hey, what do you say we fight?
I have a bad feeling about this. Get behind me!
In a bind?
First strike! That's enough!
Sleep now.
Eagle assault!
Hear me! Flame of terror! Burning!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for your truly. This works. This is it. Now, Kizara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot! Tiger Blade! Out here!
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'm ready.
Take Bolero!
Tempest
It's
Whirl.
time.
All right, it's showtime.
Make it rain! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Going in.
Round and...
I think I'm getting stronger.
Ini apa? Tadi bisa ke lantai 3 sama 4 ya. Harus naik dulu kah? Enggak kan? Bisa kan lewat sini? Lantai 3. Oh, lantai 4 yang ini, lantai dasar berarti. Berarti ada kemungkinan harus ke lantai 2.
Little help.
No further! Take this! Tiger Blade! Eat dirt! If it cools up, time to get out of the way! Eagle assault!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Going in.
Eat this! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Thank you.
Could have been worse.
What is this?
Ini apa? Oke, nggak ada apa-apa.
What's with that shining foe over?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Far enough! Come and get it! You want me? Come get me! This one is mine! I can carve through armor! Tiger Blade! Blind freak! Look at me to sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
All back
Now,
here to
Dolan! This one's got your name on it!
Ask to ask.
This one's mine!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! Leave it to
Don't
you!
get in my way! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Raging Cascade! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Look shot!
Make it rain! Hikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Protecting.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
Skip.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Sudah pasti kita harus ke lantai 2 ya, geng. Kok nggak di lantai 2 langsung B1?
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
Kok bisa ke bawah lewat sini? Oke, kita coba dulu satu-satu.
Little help!
Now you see what I can do!
Here's the evil! Please!
In a bind! I'm on it! Coming right here!
I got you!
Burn in hell! I'm on it! Take this! I'm on a roll now!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on it! I'll finish you here and now! I can carve through armor! Eat this!
Here.
Do it, Kitara!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Light absolute
Do it!
The heavens must be smiling.
Level 6. Hard Spherical Shell. Wah, Lizard Fin. Ini yang kita cari. Nggak percuma lah ya. Kita keliling dulu.
Ow! First strike! Coming here! Tiger blade! First strike!
Tiger blade! Healing arc!
Super swallow hit!
Thank you.
Lightning orb!
Water.
Here's my hole! Thunder blade!
All back to your defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! I'm just getting started! That friggin' does it!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
This one's mine!
Thunder field!
Tornado! I'll finish you here and now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts!
Go no further.
Take this!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
That friggin' does it! Watch it!
Got fire!
I've got this. Let him
I can
monster
carve
handle
through armor!
All yours.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
It must take guts to fight without weapons. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I can feel my precision improving.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
I'm on it! Looks up! No further!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
One's all mine! Already on
This
it!
one's mine.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
First strike!
Tiger blade!
Eat this! Coming here! Shattering! Pieces!
Go in. This one's mine.
I can carve through armor!
And again.
Bastard!
Armor breaker baru dapat. Sekian lama. Gear Awakening Over Limit. Wih, ini jelas wajib.
I'm even stronger than before.
Wah, bener jalannya mesti di B2, geng. Turun di B2 nih. Tuing.
Did anybody see that?
Nih, ada tempat save berarti tahu kan ada apa ya kan. Ada tempat heal, sudah pasti di depannya ada bos. Let's go. Mana bosnya?
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem to have to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Now we're not... This one's mine!
In a bind? I'll run you through...
Water, hear my call!
Great
Now I'm in the groove! My head's spinning, the
Armor won't save you!
Give me a stand guard!
It was nice while it lasted.
Please let now their chance.
Ground and pound!
Please
Give me a
now.
shift guard! Eagle assault! Look sharp! Tiger
We've
blade!
been snaring me. Yeah, and probably to me.
Time
Wait,
up!
cascade. Annihilation. In
Look
here.
sharp! Talon sword!
Get on in there with the others.
Talon hurricane!
Gale force.
Here goes Bolero!
Just
Power of water!
Here, let me help.
Showtime!
I can carve through armor.
Piercing roll!
I'm on it.
Here goes.
Talon hurricane! Make it rain! Xion!
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
I'll heal you all.
This one's
I'll finish you here and now.
It looks like you
Don't get in trouble again.
This one's mine.
It looks like we made a mess!
That freaking does it.
Piercing roll!
Weh, ada anak buahnya. Wait, anak buahnya dulu.
In a bind? Eat this. That freaking does it.
Tinggal 4 HP gua.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Easy!
Way to go!
Your form is captivating.
Activating?
Your battle form, silly.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Never knew about that shit.
And still as humble as ever.
Shield and I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lightning
Eat
raging
this!
cascade!
That's enough! I'm just getting started!
You picked the wrong fight.
Down! You're all here!
Let me help.
Anything in armor is all mine!
They're not playing
This
around.
freaking does it!
Lightning!
I
Lightning
can
orb!
carve through armor!
Photon! I'll hear the raging cascade! In here!
Tiger blade! Water, hear my call! Look sharp! Water, hear my call! This one's far enough!
First
I
aid!
ain't the worst! On guard!
Thunder!
Sakit cuy.
Back into the fray! Magna ray!
Light acid!
Power of water! Guardian field!
I'll raging cascade!
Take Bolero!
We've all got enough on us.
Save now!
Yes, ma'am! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down.
Kayaknya memang nggak ada di sini
This isn't like you.
sebenarnya.
What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap. Remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
Ntar ngefek tuh,
truth is-
mereka cuy.
I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
Apa itu?
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danon Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Pantas dia pengen.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
Pantas dia pengen
I'm
semuanya
joking.
ini apa?
Damn, you're scary
Ngambil
sometimes.
semuanya
Shion's not
Master
scary
Core
at
kan
all.
jatuhnya. Sebetulnya tujuannya dia bukan ini, bukan ngalahin Lord ternyata, tapi buat ngilangin ininya, curse-nya.
I feel sprightlier than before.
What is this?
Outlaw. Oh, jadi kalau kita jatuh ke tempat yang salah tetap aja masih bisa buka. Jadi no problem.
This one's mine. They got me flanked. Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Don't mind if I do. Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Wait, Astro Energy! Finesse, do it!
Yukara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
We managed to pull through.
Ground floor B4. B4 paling bawah kan? Iya, B4 paling bawah. Ground floor berarti paling atas. Tertentu yes.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Weapon Blackthorn udah bisa nih. Second edition. Bentar. Lizard fin itu kan ini butuh satu. Nggak salah itu juga butuh deh. Iya, jadi cuma bisa pilih salah satu. Tapi kan kita makinya Rin kan. Jadi ya jatahnya Rin. Ini sudah mentok. Ini kristal knuckle nih kurang astral kristal. Nanti kita cari lagi. Untuk crit ACC Protect ring kan udah, resist ringnya kita lihat. Water damage, elemental attack, like damage resistant, no. Nggak ada yang agro ya, agro lebih ini. Oh iya, untuk warrior ada yang lebih bagus nih ya. Decrease agro nggak ada. Kita butuh Brimor yang lebih bagus. Untuk magic emblem ada astral ore sebiji, tapi namanya elemental defense. Sayang banget. Warrior emblemnya kurang ya. Decrease agro oke lah, tapi nggak ada nambah attack gitu-gitu. Untuk swift, nope. Ini yang sayang max HP, tapi decrease agro, harusnya agronya naik lagi. Sok nggak ada, ini nggak ada. Opal, ini apa? Wind Earth Damage, Biggie Chain Threat. Oke, itu aja.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Oke, live streamingnya sampai sini dulu guys. Dan sepertinya aman ya untuk live stream kali ini. Jadi satu part, nggak ada kepecah lagi jadi dua. Mantap lah ESP gua. Thank you untuk hari ini ya kan. Dan YouTube juga gua kurang paham nih kenapa Kalau di bitrate tinggi 4500 yang biasanya malah nge-lag. Tapi ya nggak apa-apa lah, seadanya ya guys ya. Sorry kalau misalnya agak blur. By the way, thank you buat teman-teman yang udah mampir tadi, yang ngepick juga, yang ngelihat sebentar, thank you. Tadi ada Agung Putra juga, Agung Putra Pratama. Makasih udah ngasih tahu tadi ya yang lag di YouTube-nya, ternyata gue salah kira, gue kira di YouTube-nya gue yang nge-lag. Gue kira gitu. Jadi ternyata memang dari YouTube-nya lagi down gitu deh. But ya, thanks. Kita lanjutin lagi story-nya ya besok seperti biasa siang. Dan untuk Yu-Gi-Oh nanti gue update lagi, paling gue belum tahu ya. Ntar malam sebisanya, kalau misalnya nggak bisa mungkin besok baru update deh. Nanti gue kasih spoiler ya. Paling untuk pertama Blue Eyes dulu, karena ada yang request untuk Blue Eyes yang Ultimate Dragon yang pakai fusion, itu gue mau coba bikin ya. Thank you teman-teman, sampai jumpa di streaming berikutnya, bye bye.